Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to make some delicious caramel apple empanadas. Now are you guys team caramel or caramel? Let me know in the comments which way you guys say it. So here are the list of ingredients you're going to need for this. You're going to need about 5 medium green apples. I'm using Granny Smith. You're going to need 1/3 cup of sugar plus a little bit more to sprinkle on the top before we bake them. You're going to need 1/4 cup of brown sugar. You're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and a pinch of nutmeg. You're going to need a little bit of water. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of butter. You're going to need 2 puff pastry sheets, which is the 17.3 box thawed. You're going to need 1 egg, a tablespoon or so of cornstarch, and a pinch of salt. You're also going to need a teaspoon of vanilla and some caramel. And that's it, guys. That's all you need to make these delicious and fun caramel apple empanadas. So let's get baking. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel our apples and dice them. Okay, we are all done with the apple pieces. I'm going to save this apple to eat later. And that's it, guys. So we're going to go and start cooking our apples. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my stove on medium. And what I have over here is my vanilla, my 1/4 cup of water, my cornstarch that we're going to be doing after it's all cooked to thicken it up. And then over here, I have all my ingredients. So we're going to get this nice and hot, and we're going to go ahead and put a tablespoon of butter. And we're going to be cooking these apples probably for about 7, maybe 8 minutes. We don't want them mushy, but we want them almost cooked, so that they have a nice bite, but also they're not hard in the empanada. Let that get good and melted. We're going to go ahead and add all of our apples. Give that a good mix in the butter. Alright, now to this, we're going to add our brown sugar, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg. Give that a nice stir. Get all the sugars and seasonings incorporated. And this will start cooking down. That looks great. Now we're going to add the 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Give that a nice stir. Alright, so we're going to let this cook down for about 7 to 8 minutes. I'll let you know exactly how long it took. Obviously everybody's is going to be different, but I can give you a rough time. I'm going to partly cover this so that this will sweat and cook down a little faster. So we'll be back, guys. Alright, so let's check our apples. It already smells absolutely delicious in here. Bring me back to fall, which I wouldn't mind. What's you guys' favorite season? Mine's fall by far. I absolutely love fall. I love all the beautiful colors of the trees, the weather. I wish it was fall all year round. Alright, they're looking great. They probably have another minute or so. Alright guys, so it's been about 10 minutes total. So we're going to go ahead and add the caramel. And you guys add however much you want. I'm probably going to put I don't know, 2 tablespoons in there. Give that a nice stir. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and add the cornstarch to thicken all this juice up, along with the water. So 1/4 cup of water, and then the cornstarch. Because when we fill the pies or the empanadas, they can't be very liquidy, thin liquid, because what's going to happen is they will seep out everywhere, and we really don't want that. We want it to be a nice thick sauce, so the juices stay in the empanada, not come out of it. Alright, let's turn this up just a minute so that it comes to a slow boil and it'll thicken up nicely. Okay, that is perfect. So we're going to go ahead and turn the stove off. And what we need to do now, while we're getting the puff pastries ready, we need to let this cool completely. Okay? Has to be completely cooled. So I'm going to take this off the burner and let it cool completely while we go ahead and work on the puff pastries. Alright guys, so what I have here is just a larger cookie cutter and then my puff pastry. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit more flour on top. I have floured my board. And we're going to flour this so it doesn't stick. And we're going to just roll it out just a little bit, to make it a little thinner as well as a little bigger, so we get more puff pastry to use. But we don't want to make it too thin, so just a little bit. That looks great. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the cutters, whatever size you want. Now you can just make them square. I kind of like to make them look like an empanada because then it would look more like a turnover. So, so we'll just go ahead and use that. That's one. That's 2. 3. 4. And then we'll re-roll this and use these, because we're going to roll these little circles out a little bit as well. And they don't have to be perfect. They're made with love, and that's all that matters. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and roll this to get a couple more. And you kind of got to work quick with puff pastry. So we want to make, do this as quick as possible. Now listen, just like my cutting skills, I am not the perfect roller, baker. I make it work and I make it with love. Alright. So we'll get 2 out of this. Alright. So we got our little discs here. And we're going to see how that's kind of thick. So we get to roll it a little bit to make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and roll all these, just making them a little bigger. And I like them bite-sized, little bite-sized empanadas. It looks great. And we'll be back as soon as I'm done rolling these little circles. Okay guys, so we got our puff pastries ready. I have over here, which you probably can't see, the cooked apples. I have my egg beaten with a little bit of water for the top of the pastry. And then I have my sugar. We're going to be adding sugar right before we put them into the oven. So now's a good time. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 400 degrees. It'll probably take about 15 minutes to cook these, or until they're nice golden brown. So like I always say, watch your oven. Everybody's oven is different. So we're going to go ahead and start filling the pies. So you're going to take your disc, puff pastry, and you're going to put about a tablespoon. We don't want to overfill them because then they'll seep out and then we're not going to be able to seal them. So I would say probably about a tablespoon in the middle. And then all you're going to do is you're going to seal it. Like that, pressing down. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take a fork and lightly press down, creating a seal. Just like that. Okay? And then we're going to go ahead and put these on the baking sheet. Ready for our next step. Alright, I'm going to show you the next one, and then I'm going to go ahead and finish these, and then we'll get to the next step. So seal, press lightly with your finger, and take your fork very lightly, because if you go too hard, it'll rip the puff pastry. You'll kind of put a hole in it. So just gently. And that's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and finish all these, and we'll be back when I come to my next step. Alright guys, so you're going to take your egg mixture. You're just going to lightly brush the top of each one. Like so. Aren't they cute? And this is a really fun little baking thing that you can do with your kids. And it doesn't take long. And they're fun. And like I said, you can make them bigger. I like them little bite-sized empanadas, because then they don't go to waste. You know, you eat what you want. They're not too big where it's, you know, you can't finish it, and it works out perfectly. Alright, perfect. Now we're going to take our sugar. I just have sugar in here, and you're going to sprinkle the whole top with the sugar. Like that. Alright, that looks great. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and we will be back to check on these beauties in about 13 to 15 minutes. Okay guys, mine was in the oven for exactly 15 minutes. They smell so good. They're nice and golden brown. They look delicious. They're going to be delicious. And we're going to let these cool off for a little bit, and then I'll open one and show you what it looks like in the inside. I can't wait anymore, so I'm going to open one. I'm going to take this cutie right here. Look how beautiful that looks. So we're going to go ahead and cut that open for you guys so you can see. Look at that. And they're nice and flaky because of the puff pastry. Alright guys, I can't wait. I'm going to taste this. Wow. Well, I think I outdid myself, but I don't want to toot my own horn. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you make this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you do, and if you enjoyed it as much as I do and my family does. And if you want to see more recipes like this, don't forget to subscribe, put your notifications on so you guys don't miss any of my videos. And I'm going to go and finish my empanada. Bye guys.